Hey folks, it's Rob. Welcome back to Fallout 4 here at Far Harbor. We're going to go in here and talk to Mitch. So you can see the place isn't exactly jumping, but it is in the morning.
Uncle Ken's lived on his own for a long spell. He's got color.
You say that.
I found Uncle Ken. He's still alive, but he won't come back.
That's cause for celebration.
We were worried about him.
He really is all right. Do you think he's safe?
Can we do anything to help him out?
If he's still clinging on, I might be able to convince a few locals to head his way. And with a few more guns by his side... Here.
Mitch is at a loss for words.
Hush now. I owe you one.
That was 610 bucks. Thank you. Don't think I've had a quest pay quite so well. Right. Go talk to Captain Avery. Optional, help the mariner. Well, alright, so there, let's go find the mariner. Yep, there she is, just went in her shack.
Harbor's safe as it's going to get. You ever get a gnawing in your belly to do something crazy? Reason and sense keep steering you clear?
I do crazy things sometimes.
The craziest ideas are usually the best.
Fortune favors the bold and unbalanced, right? You're the only mainlander I'd ever tell of this. So hear me out. The Red Death. May have heard of it. The big monster lives beneath the waves. Only strikes when the fog is thick. People think it's some drunken sailor's tale. But no one goes sailing when there's a fog on. In their bones, they know there's something out there.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any evidence the Red Death is real?
When I was a little one, I went sailing with my aunt. Fog rolled in thick and fast, and we saw it. Glowing red, crimson, an unholy light that stretched to the sky. My aunt was no fool. We rowed to shore with all our might. Tide made it hard, but we hit landfall.
Alright then.
For whatever it's worth, I believe you.
Thank you. With my business here done, and knowing someone like yourself, I seek to end this unholy terror. Dozens of boats over the long years been claimed by it. I mean to hunt this Red Death. Are you with me?
Now that sounds fun.
How do we go about this hunt?
No one's encountered the Red Death up close and lived. But many folk have seen its glow from afar. I've been collecting the details of those sightings for years. We take our boats, and I can get us there. I know it. But it could be the deadliest challenge we ever face. So I'll understand if you pass.
Yeah, I've done some interesting things, you know.
Count me in.
Bring whatever weapons of death and mass destruction you got. Meet by the docks. You take your boat, I'll take mine.
I got
this
a boat?
This trip is going to test our mettle more than anything.
Started the Great Hunt. Okay.
You ain't armed. You ain't...
I'm gonna do this, but I think we're gonna prep for it first. Let's see here. Oh, these are all old quests down here. Okay. So, alright, it's really what we're gonna be doing.
Buy my guns.
Let's go and equip up then. I mean, I hear a mariner tell it. I definitely should be wearing that for one thing. Jeez, Longfellow, get that looked after. Alright. Right, what do we got here? lose the harpoon gun. Lose the Molotov for now. Pipe action pistol? I should have sold that. Oh well. Not going to use a mine out there. And our pipe weapon. Okay, well. What weapons do I have stored up? There's always some interesting things in here. The fence buster. Minigun. Kneecapper. Yes, the relentless missile launcher. We'll be wanting that one. In fact, let's try that too. Haven't really played with the Fat Man too much because I've never needed to. Alright, let's crack down those pipe things so we can get them out of the way. You know, you all don't need to pipe up every time I go and use this damn thing, you know. I'm just gonna break down that tire iron. Okay.
Sure you want to be out and about in the dark, Captain?
Where are you, Nick?
I trust you're enjoying my company.
Damn it, Nick, where'd you go?
Like an effective team.
There you are.
Heads up.
No,
I traded some shit to you. I want it back. Alright. Is that the rifle you've been using? Interesting. You know, I'm fine with you carrying those weapons, actually. I'm going to take that back, though. I'm going to take all this junk. Just press the button as quickly as you can, Rob. Oh, and we have mods here? Alright.
see what I can do.
Oh,
Heads
and
up.
Yes.
let's see, this rifle uses 45 ammo. Got a buttload of those, so here, have 500. And the laser pistol uses cells. Have some of those.
Something you need?
Enjoy having a weapons. Now, dump off the trash and the mods. Make sure you're not carrying those around. Just get ready, you know? Right. All the junk. Alright. These bits can go in here. We can put together an air projectron some other time. Dump off those overalls. Alright. Okay, so apparel-wise, we do have that new piece. So this is +1 strength and endurance on the left arm. Now, I already have a champion left arm, which is +1 strength and endurance, but it's inferior. It's metal, right? So this will be a nice upgrade once it's been fixed up. Right, and I tend to go with the ultralight just because it, you know, weight's handy for carrying shit around.
You want to be out and about in the dark, Captain?
Right, that'll do.
Everything seems to be proceeding
And then, let's put that on.
according to plan, sir.
See, how's that look? Well, now I have that shoulder pad. Okay. Right, ditch that and that. Right.
Was hoping to talk for a minute.
Huh? What about?
What do you want to talk about?
Look, I know I ain't the easiest man in Far Harbor to get along with. Social graces, well, that's never been my strong suit. Thing is, most folk in Far Harbor ain't worth a damn anyway. All of them cowering behind their wall, too scared to fight for their home. Can't like someone I can't even respect. And, well, that brings me to you.
So, you're saying you respect me?
I ain't going soft on you now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be thinking that. All I'm saying is it's good to meet someone who can take care of themselves for a change. Hell, I ain't been close to a lot of folks in my life. And there's even fewer I'd call a friend, but who knows? We stick together long enough, Captain, and it might just be that you're my next one.
Oh.
That sounds good to me.
All right, enough of this blubbering. You lead and I'll follow. Seems to be working out so far.
I would take you on this mission, but I just geared up Nick. So, sorry.
Got a chill in my bones that won't come out.
Actually, I
Don't
want
nice
this.
out sleeping that far.
Right, let's make sure we got a good fusion core in here. Yeah, that one needs to be pulled. Right. We'll just put a fresh one in, I think. Or one that's got like high capacity. Actually, that 56 would do. Where are you? Yeah. Okay.
My onboard functions are operating at full capacity.
Right.
Souvenirs. Get them while they're in stock.
Well, we're here. Head to the boat, eh?
My kids ain't gonna believe the stories about you.
Damn right.
It's hard to believe before you came here, all hope seemed lost. But now we've taken back homesteads. People are finally coming together. And all of it. It's all because of you.
Well, you're welcome.
My people are so mired with their own concerns, I don't think they even realize that you saved us. All of us. Anything I give you or do for you, it just isn't enough. But take this, and thank you.
Rescue diver suit. Wear gains the ability to breathe underwater and protection from radiation. Awesome. That's actually handy. Well, thank you very much, Captain Avery. That didn't screw up my quest, though, did it?
Hey, Mariner.
I'll meet you there. The Red Death is going down.
Mariner, please. I heard about this expedition of yours. We need you. Please, turn back.
I thought you didn't believe, Captain. Well, the Mainlander does. And together, we're going to put an end to it.
Mainlander, if the Red Death's real, we can't afford to lose you both.
With all I've seen and faced, this Red Death doesn't scare me.
Don't say you haven't been warned.
No, I haven't been warned. So, go to your boat. I am at my boat. To Red Death Island. Okay. Nick, you ass! You missed the boat again! You clown! God damn it. A few of these boats are actually seaworthy. I mean...
You read me, Mainlander?
Yep.
I plotted a safe course for your boat. Don't tamper with it. The shoals near where we're headed can easily capsize a boat of your size. I'll catch up to you.
Okay.
Not much further, Mainlander. When
Damn,
Auntie
Nick.
Stacy told others of her brush with the Red Death, they laughed at her. Then 2 weeks after, a full fishing boat never came back. From the beach, they saw the glow on the horizon. I've been looking to end the reign of the Red Death's terror my whole life. Wrecks all around it. There.
No, there's a few hulks right there.
Meet you there, and get prepared.
Well, she's there, alright. Nick's afraid of the Red Death.
It can't be. That's the Red Death?
Are you sure this is it?
It's got to be the red glowing eyes. I mean, when the fog's thick, that little fella is deadly in his own fashion. The shoals around here are treacherous. A middling captain with a mite of curiosity would run aground for certain. And this far from shore, that'll end you.
Yeah, let's get on with it.
Well, he's a menace, so he's got to be put down. But what do we say to all the folk back home? I meant this to be my last great adventure. Instead, if we tell the folk back at town, I'll be a laughing stock.
Maybe we embellish a little. Or a lot. Make it the stuff of legends.
I have little stomach for it. But it's better than the alternative. Let's go. I thought I got this for you. Celebrate. I didn't think it would turn out like this.
Legend of the Harbor reduces damage from mirelurks and bugs by 15%. This is just pure damage resistance. Alright. So yeah. That is an impressively small mirelurk. This does not seem like it was worth the trip. I brought an atomic weapon with me. Traitor. Well, we can always loot some of the boats, I guess. Looks like some of them would be freeable. Nothing? Nothing. Oh, hello. I mean, certainly this seems like the kind of place that you'd want to put a light on top of to keep people away. And I'm gonna go up there and check that out too, just because I'm never coming back here. Come on. Right, yeah, so much for that. Do you mind not disturbing people with your death? There, now it's a disco light show. Did you do this to your boat? I mean, seriously. You know, it's not worth checking out that cabin.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Mariner.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
This is just sad. All that build-up, too. So, yeah, hell, sail back. Don't stay out here. So yeah, it is actually moving. And unlike in the real world, if I jump, I would stay in my spot because I'm moving with the same speed. The physics engine doesn't recognize that, so the boat moves ahead of me. That's how you know you're in a video game, kids. Well, we're back. That was underwhelming. Nobody to beat me?
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at someone who's wearing a banana peel.
They're here. They're back.
Did you find it? Did you end the scourge of the seas?
Yep, you're all safe.
We set sail. It was a terrible fight.
So you killed it?
Oh yes, we did at that. It was quite the sight.
Yes, it was.
They did it! The Red Death's no more.
Did it take long? My Gran figured it would take a mini nuke direct to the center of the eye to do it in.
That would have worked. But we made
Commander
sure.
says
The
the
seas
island's
are ours
alive.
again.
And it's got
We
it
can
in
fish
for us.
in peace.
Tell me, are you injured, Mariner? Are you okay?
No, we managed to get through unscathed.
Oh, thank God. I thought for sure you were sailing to your graves.
Here's to the heroes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Mariner.
Seems like the end of the road. Every time we've talked, you've given me a lot to think about. I've been stowing away gear and supplies for a final journey into the deep. But after the lies, it makes the decision even harder.
Just concentrate on what you think's the right thing to do.
This was meant to be a final gesture, while I still have strength. I mean, at the end of it all, what's worth doing in your final days? What's worth leaving behind?
Do what you can to leave a legacy. Something to be remembered by.
I like the sound of that. No matter what happens, or what goes down, you were a true friend.
Alright.
Don't let the island catch you.
So, that leaves us with just Best Left Forgotten.
Gone. Bait shop's got everything you need.
Yeah, Bait Shop's always got everything
Must
I
be
need.
30 years? More? Since someone did the dance like you?
Here, look, I can do it some more.
I hope the harbor's being
There you go.
good to you.
Fancy feet. You know, let's check out that place with the lights down the road. Since I'm all dudded up and all. And that was such a disappointment of a fight. Yeah, some of us are in power armor, and others of us are robots. Actually, I'm kind of drawn towards the church. That intact spire calls to me. like every other church I've been in the Wasteland and in the Commonwealth. Trashed. Bandage scissors. Dinner fork. Safe.
Nice.
Can't say I can't use some of this. Those look saleable. Still, this is not what I came out here for. But at least I can jump off of a tower, right? Mole rat meat. I haven't run into a single mole rat here, have I? Nothing up here? Nothing to get over to? Well, that is satisfying. Let's clean over to the other end of the... I'll take that bag of cement home. Oh yeah, this is like when we walked in. Yeah, okay. So... use a bit of speed. I think I missed my turn. Yeah, that was underwhelming. The whole Red Death thing. I mean, yeah, it's funny in a way, but... And there was a lot of loot on the island, of course. But... felt like we played a bad joke on somebody. Alright, so what's in here? Is that terminal working? Hi. Anybody else want some? Oh, look at that. Vim refresh. Interesting. Anybody else exploding in here? No? There you go. Well, a trapper was blown to pieces.
Tell me we don't need to find something in here, because that may take a while.
I'll take the buff out. Let's leave the general junk. Took the power armor suit out, got my freaking Fat Man, missile launcher, arm for bear. I didn't even get this geared up for when I went and dealt with the freaking Captain's Dance.
Sweet.
Right. Registers. This one's locked.
That's it.
Yeah, pre-war cash is pre-war cash. Can't have enough butt wipes. Oh, there's the rest of the trapper. That's just his leg over there. Okay. Huh. Wonder what this industrial equipment used to be for. Or is this just pinball? I think it's just pinball. These are arcade games. Fallout style. Alright. Man, that's some seriously overbuilt pinball. Now I'm loaded down. Alright. These will be the restrooms. Well, someone got creative. Making me kill you with your dog tags. I like the look of you carrying around that rifle, though. That suits you. That is chained from the other side. Bowling alley. Hi. What, you too? Critical shots do double damage, and the critical meter fills 15% faster. Well, and it is legendary, just not very. Guess you died as you were punching in your gutter ball. Hello.
Folks won't be chewing on us.
That's an upper level. Huh. Any more, you assholes? All the bowling pins you could want. Hi. Just wanted to reload. As always, having that on the same button as something else, a bit annoying. Nick, I'd expect you to perform better with that rifle. Kind of expected that to explode. Huh. Okay, so that leads back to there. I did ignore this terminal, didn't I? Downright functional. League standings, rules, and schedules. Let's try employee memos. VIM machine being marked out of order. I brought it up several times during the staff meeting, but this is the 5th time this year the VIM machine has stopped working. The repair guy said this time someone shoved gum up into the dollar slot. Jan at the Bar Harbor Museum said she was having a similar problem with vandalism, and again only with the VIM machine. If you notice any suspicious behavior from patrons near the machine, let Mark, Matt, or Daisy know away so we can ban the persons responsible. Mark spilled the beans about the going away party, and I just wanted to say I'm really flattered, guys. Working here with all you has been one of the best parts of my life, and I'm going to miss you all a lot when I'm deployed. Don't know when they're sending me yet, but I know my ship is leaving out of Hawaii, so I'll send you all some pineapples if you promise not to try to bowl with them. Mrs. Miller is bringing her famous fried fiddleheads for the party, and we know how much you want. We need to know how much to buy, so make sure people know to RSVP. Thomas Davis, Private First Class, 2075 and 2076, Bar Harbor Bowling League Champion. Total 80s, man. Stop it, days. I can write whatever I want. You can't stop me. Cute. So that was December 8th, 2076. Update on Thomas. Hey guys, talked with Daisy, and she wanted to pass along what she found out. This is what she heard from her aunt and uncle, so I don't really have much more to go on than that what she was told. Apparently his destroyer went down sometime in April, around when he stopped sending us postcards. But the Navy is being really tight-lipped about what happened. He was MIA until about 2 weeks ago, but they were waiting to contact his parents till they knew if he was going to pull through or not. Good news first, he's alive, and they're sending him home with a medal for bravery and an honorable discharge. We don't know exactly when, but it sounded like sometime this year. Okay, now the bad news. Thomas has had some kind of spinal injury, and the doctors say he'll probably never walk again. He may never be able to bowl again either. Daisy is going to be out for a couple more days, but she wanted to tell you all thanks for being there for her and keeping up hope. Mark Wilson, Assistant Manager. Okay, October 6th of 2077. Dining limits off limits until October 28th. So that's like for 3 weeks. Sorry about all the mess and commotion in the dining area, everyone. Matthew and I talked with Mr. Clark, and he's not going to sue. He understands it was a mishap. He wasn't hurt, just shook up. All his games and half his beer tab are on the house till further notice. The insurance adjuster will be coming by sometime tomorrow and may ask you some questions regarding the hole and the accident. Just let him know that Matthew and Mark were working on repairing the mechanism from one of the ball returns and went haywire. In better news, I've gotten word that Thomas will be returning early in December. Mark and I are working on building a temporary ramp for his wheelchair till Matthew can get a permanent one installed. On the plus side, I guess you could say the launcher was a success, so we'll be able to get our league champion back on the lane after all. After a few more tweaks, of course. Daisy Davis, Assistant Manager. Okay. October 19th, closed until further notice. Structural engineer says the building is unsafe, but she won't know if it can be repaired or if the whole building has to come down until the debris is cleared out. I'm talking with the insurance company to see if there's any sort of emergency wages we can get for you, but they are fighting me pretty hard. I'll gather up as much as I can out of your lockers and bring them and your final paychecks to the coffee shop tomorrow at noon. I've added a little extra to your checks. I wish I could be more, but it's all I've got till the insurance pays out. Mark, Daisy, and I will give you all your references if you need to find other work. I don't know how long the lanes are going to be closed, but I don't think we're giving up. We'll do a fundraiser or something if we have to, and when we reopen, we'll be happy to have any of you back. Matthew Stevens, General Manager. Well, so the place could collapse. It's held up for 200 years through a nuclear war. Okay. Well, we're running long, so thank you very much for watching. You have a great day, folks. Goodbye.